don't see, and that's one of the reasons I picked Denver to win this series. They have no shot at stopping Nikola Jokic. So that was awesome to see. And Joker showed SGA, you can have the MVP. Okay, take it. It's yours. The Nuggets have the best basketball player on the planet, and it's not close.
Yeah, but okay, fine. I'm with you. I'm not fighting you on this one. But exactly what was the difference in the time of the game between their leads? Like 3.5 quarters until the last shot? I mean, okay. And hey, Joker, 7 turnovers ain't going to cut the mustard.
Yeah.
It's not. And you as collectively as a team, you got to shoot better from 3 or you're going to lose this series. And we talked about a better balanced team as a better Nuggets team. All right, fine. I'm all about Joker going for more than, doing his 40 plus, 20 plus, but only 6 assists. And I would rather have a balanced team, Dan, in all honesty. So can Joker do that? Okay, fine. I just don't think that's you got to do what you got to do. And if that's what it takes, okay, great. But that's not the best version of the Nuggets. That being said, their toughness, their championship pedigree, their experience, I mean, that all mattered. And you're right. I mean, Oklahoma City folded like a cheap card table, man, down the ends. They did. They folded.
They're not as experienced as the Nuggets. And that was another reason why I thought the Nuggets had a really good chance in this series is they've just been there. They've been in these situations way more often than the Thunder have been in. So I really do think that helps. Okay, so awesome win. Aaron Gordon, incredible game winner.
Awesome.
Now, the negatives coming out of tonight's game, DMac, and you already mentioned the turnovers, which were horrendous. How many did Joker have? 7. He had 7.
Yeah.
So, and they were pretty bad turnovers, I'm not going to lie, a lot of these. But Michael Porter Jr., and I'll credit Adelman. He kind of went away from him as this game went on. He ended up only playing 24 minutes. I was surprised he was out there that long. Like, all credit to MPJ, but man, he was hurting them tonight.
I gotcha. But when you needed a 3 late, man, and I know what you're saying, but that must have been still, despite how bad he was playing, a tough decision to not put him out on the court. But again, similar to in the Clippers series, after a while where you just haven't been on the court for like forever, Adelman said, I'm doing him a disservice. So I'm not writing off Michael Porter Jr. He has some crazy ups and downs, okay? Crazy ups and downs. But, he had a lousy game against the Clippers and came back with 15 points, 15 rebounds like the next game. I can't believe they won this game, Dan.
Unbelievable.
If they were going to win a game in this series, it should be the next game on Wednesday. They are playing now with house money against Oklahoma City. I'm blown away. So yes, not a great night for Michael Porter Jr., but kind of who cares?
Yeah, and I get it. And we talked about this too after the Game 7 against the Clippers. When Joker goes for 40 plus, that's typically not good. It's typically not a good result for the Denver Nuggets. He took 29 shots tonight, DMac, and 13 free throws. But in a game where Jamal Murray shoots just 6 for 16 and is 2 of 7 from 3, 21 points, he was okay. But in a game where Jamal is scoring 21, I'm with you, man. Like, shocking that they were able to win this game. Now, getting 18 from Russ was very helpful, so that was great.
Dude, they won a game against Oklahoma City with 18 turnovers, Dan.
And the Thunder scored 23 points off those turnovers. I think the Nuggets had 5 off OKC's turnovers.
They should have lost by 20.
Yes.
18 turnovers. I mean, they shot 31.3% from 3. How did they win this game, actually? Now that I'm looking at the numbers, Nikola Jokic. Okay, that's
Nikola Jokic. That's how they won this game, DMac. I mean, the Thunder shot a better percentage from 3. Now the Thunder shot horrendously from the field, just 42%. That helps also. And I thought the Nuggets defense down the stretch, they got kills, 3 straight stops is what Malone used to call a kill. And their defense really hunkered down towards the end. And also the Thunder started fouling too early. And I get it. You said that they do that, but man, when we were sitting here watching the game live, I'm like, I cannot believe they are fouling this early on, and it came back to bite them.
Well, yeah, Dagnall did say after the game that's just what they do. And again, I don't watch a ton of Thunder games, but I'll take his word. I mean, they did win 68 games. This is what they do. And yeah, okay, if Chet hits those threes or those free throws, rather, it's maybe, it's definitely a different situation. But oh well, whatever. Yeah, I can't explain it. But
seriously, how did they win this game?
Unbelievable. I do not know how they won this game. I do not know how the Nuggets won this game. They definitely should not have won this game, Dan. So wow. I mean, some real clutch play. And although they didn't shoot great from three, they did hit some clutch threes at the end of the game.
They hit them when it mattered.
That's huge.
Yep.
They did. They did.
They absolutely did. Okay, so Jamal Murray tonight, DMac, he played big minutes, him and Joker. 44 minutes for Jamal, 42 for Nikola Jokic. Not surprising. I mean, we're in the second round of the playoffs. These guys are going to be playing big-time minutes. I would venture to say that this will be Jamal's poorest offensive outing in this series tonight. I mean, he was 6 for 16, like I said, 2 for 7 from 3. It took him a while to kind of get going. Well, I mean, actually, in the first quarter, he was pretty good, slowed down, and got it going late again. But what are your expectations for Jamal Murray in this series moving forward? Can he sort of be the playoff Jamal that we're accustomed to seeing this time of year?
There's no doubt about it. It's, again, we're playing with house money. Jamal had a very kind of mediocre Jamal night, and they won. Jamal will find his shooting touch at some point in this series. And the fact that they could win a game like this when he played like that, holy cow, is that crazy? And that's mostly to do because Aaron Gordon was 22 points, 14 rebounds, 3 of 6 from 3, including the game winner, obviously. So you got help from somebody else. But Jamal Murray's going to light it up. He will. I have no doubts about it. And again, that's house money. I could almost just automatically, you can pencil in the Nuggets for at least one win based off Jamal being awesome at some point. So, okay, cool. So you won a game without that, you're going to get another one. That's another win for the Nuggets no matter what. And then you kind of go from there. And you could be right about Joker. It might have just been a tougher matchup for Joker with the Clippers series and what they were doing with them. He may just have his way offensively this entire series. That very well could happen. Hartenstein, former Nugget Hartenstein.
Man, has he improved since leaving the Nuggets? He's gotten way better.
Yeah. He has gotten way better. Well, it's going to be a tough physical series like that, no doubt about it. And the depth of Oklahoma City is crazy, and SGA is amazing. God, SGA really is good, though, isn't he?
He's probably, and I agree. Scott has said this, and I agree with him. SGA is right now the best pure scorer in the game today.
But he did take 26 shots, Dan. You know what I'm saying? And he was 12 of 26. I mean, you huck up a ton of shots. I mean, you're going to put some down for sure. And their 3-point shooting, while it was pretty good in the beginning, and I didn't think Luke Dort was going to miss there for a while, eventually it cooled down, right? Eventually it did. This has to be so disheartening and by the way, that Oklahoma City crowd, listen, I'm sure they're very good, nice, sweet people, but they're like, we're all going to put on the t-shirt people. And boy, oh boy, I bet they're going back to their combines and whatever grocery stores they work at with a very sad matching shirt face. So we've talked about, is Oklahoma City really ready for it? I'd make the argument a city really isn't ready for a championship until the citizens of the city realize putting on matching shirts is stupid.
Yeah, the towels are way better. The towels look way cooler.
Pom-poms, that's fine. You put on the matching shirt, and it's the people with the most money, like in the front row, they're putting on the matching shirts. It's like, hey, man, act like you've been there before, Oklahoma City. And they haven't been. Well, there you go.
There you go.
There it is.
DMac, check this out. In the Nikola Jokic era, the Nuggets have now had 10 playoff wins after trailing by 14 points or more. In 2019, they did it once. 2020, 3 times. 2021 once, 2023 twice, 2024 last year once. Already 2 times in this playoff run. In 8 games, they've come back from trailing by 14 or more. Isn't that just proof of that's what experienced teams are able to do this time of year?
There's no doubt about it. They never really lost their cool, even though they weren't playing their best. They had a nice lead actually in the beginning of the game. So let's not, snooze on that one. So you came out pretty good. You let it slip away, but it never got away from them. Even when they were down 14, it didn't feel like this is impossible. It felt like it was difficult, and it reminded me there for a while, Dan, of Game 6 against the Clippers, where hey, we're back in it, we're right there, but it's just that one next step on the ladder that is so hard to overcome, and it was. And it took a couple of lucky things, man. Took some clutch shooting with under a minute to go. And then, hey, man, you got a little lucky, right? With Chet missing the free throws. Okay.
Yeah.
And they almost screwed up that rebound. Like it was between Jamal, Christian, and it was like, whoa, who's actually going to grab it? So that was almost disaster. Hey, man, you should not win a game when you give up 18 turnovers, man. 18 turnovers is like ridiculous. Ridiculous. So I'm thrilled about it. Jamal is definitely going to play better. Michael Porter Jr. is going to play better. I know he's going to. And Joker is Joker. And when Joker needs to step on the gas and lean into it, we just need a few less turnovers from Joker. He didn't have a perfect night, and those 7 turnovers hurt. So we'll see where it goes. And they're a scary team, Dan. Oklahoma City is a freaking scary team. They've got tons of depth. They got a couple of good big guys. Hartenstein's, you're right. He's gotten a lot better. I mean, a lot better since his time with the Nuggets. And he signed a contract to reflect that, by the way. So, he's making that kind of money too. But overall, man, I hope people are pumped. I hope people are freaking excited about that one. Because, I mean, come on, man. That the Nuggets stole one tonight, bro.
Oh,
they worked hard.
absolutely.
They deserve it, but they stole one tonight.
Oh, of course. But look, just like that, DMac, the Nuggets have home court. I mean, just like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like
hey, what'd you think of the OKC crowd chanting "free throw merchant" whenever Joker was at the line? Did you hear the crowd?
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, they were chanting "free throw merchant."
It seems like a pretty sophisticated chant.
Well,
frankly.
that's what everybody in the league accuses SGA of being. So I think they were kind of just jokingly doing it with Nikola Jokic, and at that point in the game, he had been to the line like 4 times. I'm just like, what are we doing here?
I have no idea. I mean, they're color coordinated. They're probably on a group text all together, the entire crowd base. They're who knows. I don't know. They call themselves the Loud House or the Loud Place, or thought the Mammoth were the Loud House, something like that.
Yeah.
I have no idea. It does not seem like, I got to be honest, man, it does not seem like that intimidating of a place to play in. Seriously. I mean, comparatively to everywhere else in the NBA, I just don't think it's that big of a deal for the Nuggets to play there at all. At all.
They got to win earlier this year in the regular season on that back-to-back, if you remember.
Yep.
Okay, so last thing here, DMac. So everybody's saying, what should we call Aaron Gordon's shot? We've got to have a name for it. I saw the AG3 in OKC. What do you think?
I like it.
That's great.
I'll take it. It's no Jamal Murray made a shot, but I'll take it. That sounds good to me, man. I'm so happy for him. It's been a tough year with the death of his brother and the injury issues he's had to deal with. This guy is I heard Adelman talk about it. Like he is the Nuggets. Like he is the heart and soul of this team. And I'll roll with them on that. You couldn't meet a nicer guy, a better dude. And I'm just really so freaking thrilled for him, man, to overcome what he's had and to make some just huge shots. I love it. I freaking love it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The mental and physical toughness of Aaron Gordon is incredible.
It's impressive. And impressive as hell.
You could say that about Michael Porter Jr. too, D. Like the mental toughness he's displayed in his career has been awesome.
Yeah, and let's not write him off, Dan. Okay, wasn't his night tonight. Still need him. Let's not write him off.
I'm
He
not
could be
writing
there
him
for a
off.
really big moment.
I was just surprised that Adelman kept him in as long as he did with how bad he was struggling early in this game. And you could tell the shoulder seemed like it was bothering him a little extra tonight.
How about David Adelman, by the way? How about DA? Seriously.
Jamal Murray, after the game, said he's a bleeping offensive genius.
I saw that. Yeah.
So, we've talked about it. I think he has a real shot at getting the full-time gig, and we'll see what happens.
Well, it's looking better.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one hell of a job interview, isn't it?
This is the job interview. How far
awesome.
could he take this team? What a cool story. And he's a super articulate guy in his press conferences. You can tell he knows so much about the game, the ins and outs of the games. Yeah. The players clearly love him. All of them have talked about how much they love David Adelman. So I couldn't be happier for him. What a job he's been doing. Really cool stuff.
Me too. Awesome.
All right, D, we'll let you go, man. Really appreciate it. What a win.
You got it.
What a freaking win. As there he goes, Darren McKee. You will hear Scott Hastings, Tyler Columbus, and DMac's takes coming up starting at noon tomorrow, everybody. And it's going to be a really fun day on the radio station. We will get into all of what we just witnessed tonight as the Nuggets get the 121-119 victory in Game 1 of Round 2 of the Western Conference playoffs. You're listening to In the Paint right here on Altitude Sports Radio 92.5. Yeah, the Nuggets took care of business tonight in Oklahoma City. They get a thrilling 121-119 victory in game one. I called it. I said, I think the Nuggets are winning game one, and I picked them to win this series in 6. Now, I know we've got a long ways to go before we find out the results of my prediction, but I just like the matchup between the Nuggets and the Thunder. I think that Ivica Zubac in round 1 with the Clippers was probably going to be the toughest matchup as far as the center position goes in these playoffs for the Joker. And I said it after game 7, and I'm going to keep saying it. I don't think the Thunder have the bodies to throw at Nikola Jokic to really affect him. Now, and if Joker can cut down on the turnovers, he's unstoppable. Like, he really is unstoppable for the Denver Nuggets, and he